Los Angeles County, California. Bakersfield, truck stolen from gas station. A long chase ends for a stolen big rig. Across Southern California, the suspect was arrested, but not before the big stage catches fire. It all started in Bakersfield. After robbing a truck driver at a gas station, the California Highway Patrol picked up the chase. Around 11 p.m., the pursuit headed toward the San Gabriel Valley. The driver continued to flee amid light traffic. On Interstate 5, in the Newhall area, and Santa Clarita, the driver reached speeds in excess of 70 miles per hour. Sometimes, before turning onto Route 134 heading east. After continuing along Route 134, the driver made his way onto Route 210 east into the Pasadena area. And there were moments when the suspect drove erratically and approached another large rig on the road, but the large rig showed noticeable signs of slowing down once authorities successfully used the spike strips. And it all ended up in Ontario. Shortly after, CHP officers successfully applied tethers to the truck. After the two front tires were torn, the front bumper was torn. The truck chase continued without two front tires. The driver slowed briefly before accelerating again. But after several minutes, part of the big rig shock absorber had come off. The driver appeared to be having difficulty controlling the truck. The sparks ignited and the truck's cabin caught fire. The driver stopped on the side of the highway. He got out of the truck and ran away. The suspect then ran over a bridge. He jumped a fence, heading into a residential neighborhood, and tried to hide. But the police quickly arrived and arrested him. We are happy to subscribe to the channel. We hope you have a good day. Crazy chase of a motorcyclist at high speeds of up to 140 miles per hour in California. Dangerous, high-speed pursuit of a motorcyclist at speeds of up to 140 miles per hour on Southern California highways by California Highway Patrol officers. Southern California. Wednesday, August 14, 2024. The suspect was near Baldwin Park shortly after the pursuit began. While in the eastbound lanes of Interstate 210, the suspect reached speeds of up to 130 miles per hour and 140 miles per hour before exiting the freeway for a moment and then re-entering with California Highway Patrol cruisers. Baldwin Park shortly after the pursuit began. While in the eastbound lanes of Interstate 210, the suspect reached speeds of up to 130 miles per hour and 140 miles per hour before exiting the freeway for a moment and then re-entering with California Highway Patrol cruisers. Shortly after the pursuit began, the suspect ran off the highway in Sunland. Then the motorcycle slowed down, or perhaps the motorcycle ran out of fuel and stopped. He calmly surrendered to the police. Officers quickly surrounded him and took him into custody. Subscribing to the High Speed channel. Happy day, everyone.
The Chrysler driver succeeded in escaping the police chase in his car. Los Angeles, California. Wednesday evening, August 14, 2024. California Highway Patrol is pursuing the driver of a Chrysler Econobox, perhaps because there is no license plate on the vehicle. The chase lasted a few minutes off Interstate 110, and the driver was traveling at a high rate of speed.
Ended up on the freeway. The other vehicle racing apparently got away, but they were able to catch up with this suspect who took off again in excess of 100 miles per hour, at times even peaking at 130 miles per hour. You can see that white Chrysler right there is the vehicle in question with an aftermarket black hood on the front there, continuing at extreme speeds, very heavily tinted windows, can't see. Coming up on Manchester, making a right turn, westbound Manchester, heavy traffic at a red light, lots of brake lights you can see here. He is stopped in traffic, does not have anybody behind him, but again, California Highway Patrol does have eyes above. We will see what the driver decides to do here, whether he continues on at a safe speed on surface streets or if he continues that erratic driving or perhaps attempts to dump the vehicle. We'll see what happens here. You can see CHP continuing past the exit. They apparently have lost the vehicle, but we have eyes on him. You can see him right there in the turn lane, making that right turn onto Figueroa, southbound Figueroa from Manchester around that Popeyes, and now traveling at a relatively safe speed here. We'll see if anybody catches up. This guy's looking down the wrong road here, right? Is this LAPD? Is that CHP over there and LAPD over here? Okay. Yep, he's on Fig. Southbound Fig. Southbound Fig. I'm sorry, northbound Fig. Northbound Fig. Vehicle traveling with traffic, northbound Figueroa, paralleling the 110 freeway. 2 law enforcement helicopters now flying overhead. LAPD joining the pursuit here with California Highway Patrol with eyes on the suspect. We are trying to keep a visual here as we stay east of the 110 freeway. You'll be able to see him peeking through these buildings. turn, I wonder? Westbound, he made a turn. Westbound 78th. Made a westbound turn on 78th Street. There's the night sun. Could be him there, we'll see.
He stopped at 79th Street off Interstate 110, then disappeared and was able to escape. Where did the white Chrysler go? Some said, U-turn on 78 and head east and turn left into the northbound alley. And someone else says, he has definitely turned to this complex. If he doesn't live there, and knows someone with a garage, he's straight. Because even if they have a registered address, they won't be able to prove it's him driving the next time they're stopped. And someone else says, he slowed down and headed directly under the helicopter and kept going. And someone else says, he turned right onto 79 heading east, then the helicopter was waiting for him to pass at 78, and he probably took 79 to the big level and jumped back on the freeway or continued on no side streets through the east side. It's really the helicopter's fault that it looked away and should have stayed zoomed out. Or perhaps he went down the alley next to the blue 3-story building and stopped underneath the yellow building as the police car passed. In the end, the Chrysler driver was able to escape, but from where we do not know. Full chases and highlights are available on the pages of High Speed channels. Thank you for your support and subscribing to the channel. High Speed Chases 2.